Hello everyone, Rigel here, and welcome to a later episode of the Reikland campaign for Mortal Empires. Now, I was going to record this yesterday, but to be honest with you guys, not only did I have my friend coming over earlier this week and working there, but I've also been dealing with a cold, a bad one. Don't worry, it's not the virus that's been going around, it's a sad thing that's happening, but it's just a cold, nothing to worry about. But I thought, as it's now Friday, I can finally relax for the weekend. Why not catch up and do the Empire episode? Because we were going to start things off with a big event. Over the past couple of episodes, we've been dealing with the legendary Lords of Chaos. We've defeated Sigvald the Magnificent, and last episode, Albrecht Abt Anderson. Sorry, I can never remember people's bloody names. Here, this guy, Albrecht Abt... Oh, I was right. Abt Anderson defeated Safariel, the Ever-Watcher, the Lord of Change, the Greater Daemon of Zeech. Now, the plan for today, though, is to kick things off with a battle against the ever-chosen himself, Archon, and our Emperor Karl Franz. Now, he is somewhere in this group of griffins. I think it's you? Yes, here he is. Right. We've got a full stack here, and yeah, we are slightly within range of going after Archon. Now, because he's going to be reinforced by Kolak, he's going to stand and fight. But we have lightning strike, so we'll be able to just take on Archon's army with ours. It's going to be a tough battle. Normally Archon has some decent troops under his disposal. Can we see? Yes. He's got Chosen, we've got loads and loads of Chaos Warriors, Forsaken, lots of chariots, a Hell Cannon, Spawn, Trolls, and some Knights. But I think we can do okay in this. So let's get Karl Franz, get him to attack, and let's do this. So first of all, we're going to use Lightning Strike. It's only a 50-50 chance according to the balance bar. Interesting. Well, we are definitely going to fight this anyway, so I'm not going to listen to that. But we do have to give away my banner. What banner is this? The Griffin banner. Now that's actually quite fitting because, as you can see here, it says it was the personal standard of Magnus the Pious, one of the first emperors of the Empire. One who fought back, what was his name? Advold Kol? Back, who was one of the great champions of chaos way back in the history of the Empire. Prague was destroyed by him, and it was only by Magnus leading the forces of men and Kislev and even having allies from the dwarves and Teclis himself that they were able to defeat the Chaos invasion. But I have to say, I'm not a big fan of that leadership penalty. On the tabletop, the Griffin banner is much better. What it does is that when you fight battles with your units, you get combat resolve, and that's affected by different things like how many wounds you inflict on the enemy units, and if you have a standard bearer, musician, things like that. But it also depends on your ranks. So after your front line, every rank behind it gives you an extra +1 towards a maximum +3. Whereas the Griffin then doubles it and gives you like +6. So it can make a unit very, very difficult to retreat. But for now, let's give this to Sigmar's sons and start the battle and see how we do against the Ever-Chosen. Okay then guys, here we are. Now if you're getting a sense of deja vu, I don't blame you. This is the exact battle map that we fought Safariel the Ever-Watcher in the last episode. So the tactic we had back then with Albrecht worked quite well, so I think we're going to do the same thing this time. So let's start the deployment. We have 111 power reserve, so Guinevere is going to be able to pull off some decent spells in this fight. And I think we're just going to set up pretty much like we did last time. So what we did was use the impassable terrain here as an anchor for our right flank. Deploy across the front here, where we've got a hill then to deploy our... Oh, damn it. I'm still dealing with the cold a bit, so I do apologise if I don't sound, well, my normal self. But we'll try my best. But we're going to deploy our ranged units on top here, and I'm thinking, what do they actually have over here? Looks like Chaos Warriors, and some Knights. It could be worth just attacking this unit, send in a small strike force, and just go and eliminate some of these so we can get first blood to us. I mean, we have to be a bit careful because they do have all these chariots back here. We've got Archon there. We've got all these other units. But if we can try and kill some of them off, we could potentially, if they're not willing to come towards us, use this as a way to head around the left flank and attack them from the side. But we'll see how it goes. For now, though, let's move 2 Gorebreakers over to here. Sigmar's Sons, you can move over to the center. And we'll push you guys something like this. We don't really need them to go too wide. Hopefully we'll be able to do... If we do need to advance, we'll just deal with it, because we're going to be in a small area anyway. But if they come to attack us, hopefully we should be more than capable here. But we'll do something like that. Put the Camber Greatswords and Sterling's Valor there. Right, Otto's Fixer-Uppers. Let's get you straight up on the hill here. Not necessary, but I kind of want them close enough that they can still do some damage to anyone on the front line attacking my infantry. But Trackers... What we'll do, if I can, let's put you guys something like this, and you something like this. Because don't forget, the archers can shoot over my troops by actually arcing over, whereas my shots can't. So if I get my handgunners and stick them here, and bolts can come here, something like that should do pretty alright, I'm thinking. Yeah, something like that will be fine. What we'll do then is we'll send a small strike force, so just something capable of taking out these guys, but not a lot. So we'll keep the Emperor Shields here, and I'm going to take my characters and Hellborg's Finest to go after them. So something like that should be great. We'll start the battle. Just make sure, by the way, I'll pause everything to make sure. We're going to go on guard mode. I don't want my troops getting out of formation, chasing after the enemy, just for them to become isolated and pounced on by the rest of the enemy force. So let's try and avoid that if we can. In the meantime then, let's give starting orders. Karl Franz can go after the Chaos Knights, Guinevere can go after these, you can go after these, and Hellborg's Finest can go after these too. That should be more than enough to get things going. Oh, right, these guys are moving. Interesting. Archon is actually... Is he making... Yeah, he's making his way over here. The thing is, so is some of his infantry. What do we have moving here? Hell Cannon, not too concerned about. Got some Chaos Warriors. We've got some Chaos Spawn. And the Chariots are heading over. Right. I want this to be pretty much a snatch, you know, quickly go in, attack and get out, because otherwise we have the potential chance of actually taking too many casualties, and I'd rather avoid that. Okay, let's switch this over to Stormcall. Let's just start things off by attacking that unit there. Alright, Franz, will get you buffed up with everything you've got. You can might as well start healing up already. And your guys are about to attack there. Great, okay, great. And because we've got that enemy attack coming in, let's get Arcane Conduit going. Alright, they're bringing in everyone. Chariots, the whole works. So let's see if we can get something like this going. Yeah, this might just about hit this infantry unit here and the everything here as well. Right. Let's start getting everybody out of there at this point. Guinevere does not need to stay. We'll cast one last spell on you, and then we'll get her out of there quick. Franz, I need you to get out of there quickly too. Hellborg's Finest, we'll get you out of there quick. And Fritz, let's do one last thing of Grand Soulfire, and then we'll get you out of there too. Like I said, the plan was not to get too caught up in the fight, so if we can get them out of there at this point... Come on, Franz. Just get out of... Fly, fly, fly. Fly, you fool. Come on. There we go, there we go. Right, the infantry is starting to make their way forward as well, so if we grab Guinevere... Let's see if we can get a nice pendulum attack right across their front line as they head over there too. So we'll do something like this... Go. 2, 1. Okay. There we go. We got some early damage on them already. Great news. Let's get you over towards here now. Everybody now should be running. Great. What do we have coming up behind us? Some Chaos Knights. I mean, to be honest, let's grab you guys, spin you around, and let's have you go after the Knights. Wipe them out quickly. Right, Guinevere, I want you to start casting a few more spells in minutes. Okay, again, we'll have to keep an eye on that situation here with all the chariots and that. Don't want to get our troops bogged down if we can avoid it. Otto's fixer-uppers, fantastic, you're ready to line into the Chaos Trolls. Ideally, I want you to start taking out their infantry, but any early damage will be great. Looks like you're about to finish off there. Oh, Fritz, so you're nowhere nearby, actually. Okay, let's just batch up. There we go. Right, they're retreating. Let's get you guys away from the front line now. Guinevere, you're in a position now to use the pendulum again. Do that. And activate Arcane Conduits. There we go, there we go, there we go. Great. Right. Where is Archon? Archon's back there. Franz, go and kill me, Archon the Everchosen, please. Right. You guys, we're going to spread you guys back here slightly. Get you guys there. Helborg will get you over here. And Fritz, I actually want you over this way because he's got the Rune Fang, don't forget. So you can stay there, and then we'll have Guinevere over here because she's quite the deadly combatant. Something like that should go nicely. Now Archon, let's get Franz over there now to go after Archon. I think he should be fairly capable of taking him on himself. Right, Sterling's Valor. Okay, one second now. Let's start doing our mortar into the enemy units. I don't want them blowing up my own troops by accident. Right, let's get the Camber Greatswords to come in and help out straight away. And let's start spreading out our attack force to start intercepting everybody. So Sigmar's son should be able to take on the Halberdiers quite easily. Franz, start buffing yourself up. Ready for you to attack him. Great. Right, how are we doing over here? They're about to charge. We're going to have to just accept it. Break them and do our own thing. Okay, Fritz, we're going to get you in the center here. First of all, I'll tell you what, go after... See if I'm going after the Chosen right here, and then we can actually get them to start using Grand Soulfire, just as we get within range. Something like that should work out just fine. Okay, mortars, start firing now on the back here. I'd rather you not get too caught up on the attack. Right, you guys are going to come around this way. Hellbog's Finest, you can come in and attack the chariots. You guys are going to have to just do that. Franz, how are you doing against Archon? Looks like you're going to win this, even with the chariots coming into support. Not much I can do about that, I'm afraid. Right, let's see what we can do, though, about the situation here. Let's get that going across. Dark Benediction. And let's have you coming over here. Fritz, let's start boosting you up. Right. Come on. We've got them on the run here, guys. Right, Halberdiers, charge forward. Karenberg, straight into them. Right, you head over here. Franz. Come on. You can do this, Franz. I have the utmost faith in your abilities. Okay, great. We're doing a job there. Let's have you, Fritz, come after them. Emperor's Fury, come after them too. Sigmar's Sons, come and break those. Alright, let's get... You guys come over here and attack. Hellborg's Finest, come and attack. Oh, crap. Okay, let's get Franz out of there. Looks like he's going to be struggling a bit, going up against the chariots as well. And he's getting shot at by their Hell Cannon. Okay, fair enough then. Let's get you over there then and start getting you to finish these off. Alright, we'll have you boost up there. Right, you're doing just fine there. Mortars, start firing on them. And what can we use now to start dealing with the situation here? Emperor Shields, let's get you out of there. Crap, that was another attack. Right, do I have a character available? Right. You come over here and finish off these. Gore Breakers, you guys are about to shatter. You get back here. You're no longer needed. Hellborg's Finest, come and deal with these. You guys make your way over here now to deal with the chariots. Sterling's Valor has just been sitting around the entire time. I forgot all about moving him. Right, you guys pull back. Okay, you continue firing over there. I need someone. Fritz, go over here and see about taking out... I've got chariots heading straight over there. Crap. Right, tell you what, where is Archon? Archon, come over here and start attacking them. You guys need to make your way over towards here. Right. You should be able to finish them off though pretty easily at this point. We'll use Arcane Conduits. You chasing down the last of those. Let's spin you around now and attack these. And just to help things out, because damn, the Emperor Shields are about to shatter. Get out of there. Okay, Hellborgs, come and attack these. You guys come over here and attack this unit. You guys get out of there. Damn, I hate micromanaging. It's so annoying. But it's still something that needs to be done, you know? Okay, Fritz, you've now got some problems. Activate all your abilities. Let's get you guys over here to try and help. Okay, may just have to get Fritz completely out of there. Because, yeah, he's not going to be able to take on that chariot. Oh, wow. Look at that. Unprepared for lightning strike battle. I had no idea that was actually a thing. Huh. Alright, victory is now within our grasp. I'm going to have him actually retreat from the battlefield. Because I don't want him to die. Franz is going to finish off Archon. Now I just need someone to go over there and actually kill off the Hell Cannon. You guys now finish off these. No, in fact, you guys can finish off them like you were planning to do. Okay, Guinevere is helping over here this flank. Let's get you to come over here and attack these. You guys can finish these off. Right, Franz, finish off Archon. Everybody else, just chase down and kill as many of them as you can. Enemy Lord is wounded. Great news. Franz is going to go over now and deal with that chariot that's about to attack my units of Gore Breakers. You guys basically try and chase down as many of them as you can. You guys come over here as well. It looks like we've got about to get this in the bag, ladies and gentlemen. Right, you come over here and over here. You chase down, I don't know. Head over this way. You head over this way. Right, Franz, I tell you what, come over here and attack these. Oh wow, that was a nice shot. Okay, you can come over there and do these. You make your way up towards here now. Right. At this point now, we've got the battle in the bag. All we got left to deal with is the Hell Cannon. So in any second now, we're going to get the news that we've won the battle. Come on. 46. 39. 5. There we go. Victory is mine. So I'm going to chase down the survivors, go back to the campaign map, so I'll see you guys shortly. So, a close victory, but we didn't lose any 4 units, and we managed to, most importantly, kill Archon. Well, wound him, but hopefully we can finish off the Chaos faction in the next few turns, so we can destroy them before he has a chance to recover. So, we'll take the win. We'll take the win. Now, what can we do? We're going to go ahead and execute the captives. They're going to retreat. Is Kolak going to retreat as well? Because technically, he was part of the fight. Nope, we picked up an apprentice wizard. Oh, immune to psychology. Not a bigger deal as I was hoping, but oh well. Right, let's finish these guys off. Now, because of them taking injuries and that, I don't want to risk some of the characters. Like, Fritz here has barely got any health. I don't really want him to die. So I'm actually going to have you pull back for the moment. And we're going to finish off the two armies then with Albrecht and Balthasar. So let's have a look. Balthasar can actually lead the attack, I think. We'll get Albrecht first of all to make his way just within reinforcement range. He might as well get involved as well and help out a bit. Let's get Albau Blood Reaper and go after him. Easy order resolve, we're just going to go ahead and do that. Eliminate both armies in the process. Execute them. Picked up a student. Kislavai Kozir. Ooh, a Scroll of Blast. That's going to be a quite useful spell to give Gelt. I'll take that. Bonus now against Large for defeating Kolak Sun Eater. And that is all the legendary Lords of Chaos defeated. Now all we've got left to do is really defeat these 4 armies. What do they actually have? Got Hitvold, Glugmir, Mafusadaya, Kaffel Trolltooth, and Fregnus. Their armies are pretty tough when I'm looking at them. I mean, they've got Chaos Knights, they've got loads of Trolls. Trolls can be fairly easy to deal with, but I don't know how they are in close to the tabletop. But chosen with great weapons, yeah. Luckily, we've got plenty of armies to help deal with them, and we can call in our allies from Kislev to help out too. So in fact, let's see if we can get you guys to come and help. We'll get you to go after Hidvold. Franz is going to get a chance to replenish, so we're going to leave him here to recover. Gelt, let's start moving you down. The only thing is, you're going to be taking attrition if we go too far. What I'll do is actually move you, just start keeping you in our territory so you can get that bit of extra replenishment. Likewise with Albrecht, we'll get you down here. In fact, we can put you into in camp. Get even more done. There we go. Now, while I remember actually, a bit of a shout out to one of my viewers, Alpha Rio. Your name is cropping up in a few places. I was actually just watching Surreal Belief's Hearts of Iron campaign, where he's been playing as the Brotherhoods of Steel in the Fallout mod for it. And apparently you've been giving him some very good advice, so I'm glad to see I'm not the only one benefiting from your wisdom. So just wanted to give you a shout out. It's good to see your name coming up. But that was really cool, I must say, when he actually thanked you in person. That was really good. I need to do that more with you guys as well, but I do that, I know, but I would like to try and do more in videos as well. Although, that reminds me as well, while I remember, speaking of videos, in order to try and avoid doing stuff like this, where I'm actually bringing the video out a day later than it should be, and I end up getting the videos coming out later in the day here in the UK than I would like, because I'm trying to do them as soon as I finish work and get home. Next week I'm going to start doing a new schedule for recording, so I'm going to be recording the videos a day before they're released. That way then I can make sure they actually come out on time every single day, and it gives me a chance to edit a bit more with things like, I still want to do Crusader Kings 2 quite a bit, but I know it's not a really good series to watch unless you're editing them, so I need to start making more of an effort with that, I think. But I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully it'll work out better for the channel and for you guys too. I'm not going to feel as tired coming back or feeling like I need to get this done now. So hopefully that's going to work out quite nicely. We shall see though. We shall see. For now, let's move Valmir down towards here, because we do want to try and chase down... Actually, let's get... Hang on, do we have anyone... No, we don't have anyone back here. I'm actually going to get you to start making your way actually over towards here, because I don't know, depending on what they do, they may come forward to attack my armies, or they may come to actually try and retreat. So if we can send an army to try and corner them off, that's going to help us out. And I just want to double check, of course, we are outside of movement range, so Valmir is not going to be attacked by 4 stacks at the same time. Excellent. You guys are now... Oh, actually, let's move back to Silver, because there is a bunch of Chaos Agents down here. I just would like to see if we can do anything against him. We can wound him, 58%. Success. Of course, though, we're going to have to wait 2 turns, because we got that reduction now. But at least that's an extra wound for us. We'll skip through these. Victor... Oh yeah, we've got you guys making your way up as well to join up. And Leupold, what was happening here? Oh yeah, Frog is here, isn't he? Yeah, and he came in and Replenished, we colonized our encampment, so we should be able to come in and take him out pretty easily. Yeah, I'll take that. Nice and easy. And not only that, but because he has actually gone ahead and recolonized it, it means we don't have to take the penalty, you know, lose the men to do so. So we skip through that. We picked up a spell shield, Princess Wizard, and we've defeated Frog. Look at the bonuses for defeating Frog compared to beating Kolek Suneater. You only get plus 10 for defeating Kolek, and that's it. We don't get any weapon strength. So well done you, Loophole. He's really has made a name for himself over here in the wastes of Norska. He's making his father proud, I can tell you that. It does look like they're about to have a rebellion take place because of the conquests. Not much we can do about that. At least we're getting everything else going as we go. Right, next. Marius. You're about to go and defeat Ragush, aren't you? Let's go and kill him off. Again, nice and easy fights. Executes. Don't need to keep the beastmen alive. And since you're right here, let's actually get you to recolonize the Longship Graveyard. You're right here, so you may as well. So we'll get that built up. And then I think we should be able to actually reach Ice Drake Forge so we can take the whole province back with Marius in the next turn, maybe. Now, Valmir. Do I want you to... In fact, I'm going to keep you here another turn, I think. And then we're going to start getting Yunan to head over towards the Altar of Spawns in order to try and eliminate them. And if we can... Is Karak Drak at war with Norska? They are. Right. I'm going to set... Because I didn't really want to keep this province, I'll be honest. But if they can come over here and at least help eliminate the armies, I'll quite happily take that. And we'll even take that. And I'll ask for some money too. Oh no, I don't want to offer them money. I want them to pay me money. Oh, they don't have much money. Sure, we'll just take the trade. There we go. Right, we can still take Aislin's Conclave as well, if we wanted to. In fact, do I want to keep this? Nah, like I said, I would rather just give the whole province away, so we'll leave it. Okay, Lutwald, Marius, Kurt. Volkmar is going to stay there and get some more replenishment. Albrecht is now going to start making his way up north. We need to find the Cabal and deal with them, so we'll get you heading up towards here, Albrecht. Vincent, Boris. I don't care about that. Right. Now, there was a Beastman army somewhere around here, and Boris is going to be the ideal character to deal with this. So let's get you landing at Serpent Jetty. I don't want him to recolonize yet. Oh, right, there they are. Okay. Can we attack them this turn? No, it looks like we're just slightly out of range. But we should be able to take them out easily enough and recolonize the two settlements as well, if we want it. Right, Edwin. Edwin, my friend, we're going to have you go after the Cabal, won't we? Now, we know there's somewhere around here. So let's move you to where you were. We'll have you land at Troll Forge. And then we'll be able to start making our way towards Berjoling's Gathering. Or we can just find them right here. Malefex has returned, it seems. And is leading this stack. Right, that might make things a little bit less likely for us to go after Serpent Jetty and then with Boris. If we're going to run the risk of the same thing happening to him as it did with Heinrich. But, sure, I don't mind doing that. In fact, to help out, let's get you to go after Malefex as well, if Coriana is willing to do so. Right, over here, Marcus. I kind of want him to start making his way back, because we need to go and deal now with the Shadow Gore Warherd. So, we've got quite a large movement range with you too. Let's head this way. And make your way over towards Skeggy. You'll be able to get there in the next turn easily enough, and then we'll be able to start going after the Shadow Gores then. What I would like to try and do then, if we can, once we eliminate them, is to actually start making our way around towards the Fallen Gates. If another faction does take it, I suppose we can just buy it off them, but I'd rather take it myself. But yeah, we'll have you head over there next turn. Curtis, in fact. let's have you sort the units, or let's search the ruins. Oh, a nice easy puzzle for a change. So we need to find out what that one is. It's this one. It's a triangle. Nice and easy. Picked up the Scarecrow banner. Not that useful. And 1,000 gold, more importantly. Okay. And he leveled up. That's good. Now, what else do we need to do? Just double check. All the elected accounts have been given their titles. Technology. What are we working on at the moment? Nothing, actually. Okay, let's give you endurance. Let's go for blinkers. What a mount cannot see will not spook them, ensuring every charge hits the target squarely. So that will give us a nice little charge bonus for our cavalry units, and then we can start working on the inner circle, endurance training, and so on and so forth. So we'll take that. Let's just now do a bunch of upgrades. Now, what I'm thinking as well for future campaigns, I should say, back when I finish this one and move on to the next, is to not really include much of these. I mean, it's a problem, I guess, because on the one hand, I like actually seeing all this stuff as a viewer. I like seeing someone who really does take their time, shows off all the details about the game. I don't mind a little bit of editing. But, oh wow, yeah, actually, that's Fritz. Well done you. You've defeated Archon's forces and become immortal as a result. Well done you. But, yeah, I actually like seeing all this stuff when YouTubers do it. So that's one of the reasons I actually include it in my own videos. The thing is, though, I know in today's day and age, that's not so much of a thing. Everybody seems to... Lots of people seem to prefer just really short, highly edited videos. And to be honest, I hate that. But I don't mind editing out a bit more. So things like this, where we've got just me going through and doing skill points and things, I can just edit this out if you guys would prefer that. It's up to you guys. I'm happy either way. I know at the end of the day I like doing the videos sort of as they are already, but I'm also willing I want to improve. I want to make my videos as good as I can do them. So if that's the thing I need to do, that's the thing I need to do, isn't it? Right, anyway, Albrecht. Let's give you Deadly Blade. And another point there. Thank you. Emil. I suppose that's one of the things that I have to admit. When you have so many characters like this, and they're all just having all this stuff to do, it does get a bit, ugh, you know? Right, Public Order. We'll try and get that sorted out here at least. You guys aren't going to do anything. And let's hit and turn. Huh, what does Loffen want? Now, one thing I want to do before we finish today's episode is to check out the victory conditions for the campaign, because I haven't been paying much attention to that, and to be honest, I'd rather do my own ones. But if we can try and pull off an official victory with the Empire, then I'll take it. But they want a military alliance, and we do need to, as part of victory conditions, to take the capitals of many of the major factions, or have them through military alliance. So while Chaos is still a threat, and we've got the Shield of Civilization bonus, then I'm quite happy to try and secure as many as possible. So yes, we'll definitely try and accept a military alliance from them. And I think we'll eventually start working our way through the other factions as well, just to see if there's any we can get on board, and just work towards, hopefully, the long campaign victory, rather than just the short one. But we've got time, we shall see. Hang on. Alefanar was leading our army, and he was with Tyrion and Lothern. Yet, Nargothrond is still a faction in the game. Oh, the mods I'm using really come up with some weird situations. I mean, look at, for example, what's happened with Ostermark, where Ostermark have come back as a faction thanks to Espith von Draken. But their faction leader in the, from the beginning of the game, their elected count, actually is in my faction. It's so weird. Now, someone did mention as well in the comments of the last video that I am going to be losing Imperial Authority if I do go after Ostermark and Espith. Now, with Espith, there's not much options there. There's doesn't seem to be really a lot of diplomacy we can do with her, and I don't know how the fealty system is going to work when she is an unlanded character. She has no territory anywhere on the map. She's just got that army of hers that's managed to survive all this time. I really don't know how she's managed to do that, but that seems to be the case. However, Ostermark, I'm in two minds about it. On the one hand, I will take a hit to Imperial 40 if I actually go after them, but at the same time, I don't think they're worth the -3 Imperial 40, which, don't forget, we're already down by like something like -1 right now, just because the fact they are one settlement faction. You know, it just doesn't feel right with me. But enough of me talking about that. Let's have a look to see the major thing, which is what's going to happen with the Chaos Invasion. So we got Bulbous Hell Week. What a name. Probably stinks a bit too. That name. Hivolt's picked up a bloody dragon? What? Okay, it actually looks like they're doing what I thought they might do. I thought they were actually going to retreat back across land, but it looks like they're actually heading to the coast. Yeah, and one of them's actually sailing off already. Okay. What I'll do then in the next episode is I'm going to have to separate my forces into two sides. We're going to have to send some to intercept them by sea and some by land in order to go after them as well. Ooh, that's going to make things interesting. Now, the other thing we want to do is check out what's happening with the Cabal. It looks like they've splintered off a force, but I don't know what they're doing. Although, as you saw, Korean is actually making their way over there as well. That's good. Okay, looks like Korok Manripper is actually making a retreat down towards Port Weaver. I don't think he's going to have much of a... Oh, hidden encampments. Okay, he's not willing to try and fight the New World colonies then. More Sleep's Howlers. Oh wow, that was weird. The Abomination armies like that are always quite interesting to see. Because, like, if you saw that just then, this one had Flagellants, but it also had Goblin Doom Divers and things like that. Oh, that's so funny to see. Oh, do we have Rebels at Skeggy? Well, that's a good thing that we've got Marcus making his way back. And, ooh. Great strides have been made in your relationship with the state of Nordland of late. Their Elector Count Theodoric Gausa has approached you with an offer of confederation. Now, Nordland holds sway over a large territory, but Baron Gausa's rule extends to barely half the lands he claims. Its expensive woodlands are rich in resources such as timber and furs, but the area is also on the Empire's front line against Norscan raids. Would you accept Nordland's offer of confederation? Yes. It's going to take us down to -4, which is obviously going to give us penalties. And, oh, settlement returned. Oh, I forgot we had this mod. So we had the mod that allows us to, if we already claimed a territory originally, that's... and in fact an ally takes it back from an enemy, then because it was originally marked as mine, they will actually give it back to us. Oh, that was pretty cool. I forgot all about it. Right. Raid Iron Spike. Okay, we may get around to doing that. Skip for all of these. Because now we've got Nordland, we've got a bunch of things to sort out now in the next episode. But for now, I'm going to leave it here. So thank you very much for watching today's one. I hope you all enjoyed, especially the fight against Archon and his army at the beginning of the episode. But most importantly, I hope you join me next time for some more Warhammer. But until then everyone, take care, and goodbye for now.